Good morning everyone, Alan here, and this morning I'm making a little Paramin video. Now if you don't know, in Trinidad this weekend we have a shortened curfew, which means that by 10 AM this morning everybody needs to have their asses inside their house or else you could get in big trouble. So it's approximately 8 AM right now, and I have about an hour and a half to get all the footage and make this video to go home and then produce it. So it's going to be a bit rushed, but I'm going to do my best to get everything I can in a very short space of time, and I hope you enjoy it. I'm showing off one of the most beautiful places to me in this country, which is Paramin, a very untouched rural community way up in the mountains where life pretty much stands still and the raw beauty of Trinidad is still captured on a daily basis, more so than down in the city and different places like that. So yeah, I hope I get everything I can, and I hope I don't run into any trouble with the law. Let's go! Essentially two ways to get up into Paramin. There's the crossroads by Maraval, where you come over the Morne Coco Hill and then you can head up into the mountains from there. And then there's another road, North Coast Road, well, as you're heading to Maracas, you turn off to your left and head up a steep kind of old concrete road. Now either way is fine, both roads are very steep. The entirety of Paramin is actually a quite steep climb when it comes to driving. Cars can drive most of it, but it's ideal to have a four-wheel drive truck or something that can handle very steep inclines and declines. It'll probably take a very heavy toll on your brakes as well too, but very well worth it. While most of Paramin is just a few top families and descendants of theirs who have spread the land amongst themselves over time, and then of course other few people who have been welcomed into the community. It's a very private community, and there have actually been a couple of issues recently with outsiders, as they would say, coming into the community, people with a lot of money buying up the land and coming to move and live up here, you know. And I've spoken to people from Paramin who say they don't have a problem with new people coming to live with them, but it's some people don't abide by their cultural roots and how they live this quiet, nice life up here. It's essentially a lot of farming and a very quiet, close-knit community. And I think people come up here and use it as a vacationing spot and don't really respect like the laws of the land as they've had it for the last century or beyond. So there's a bit of tension between locals and people who are coming up here now, moving here, building very fancy, rich homes, but at the same time maybe not embracing what the community is all about. When you first drive up to Paramin from the North Coast side, one of the first structures you come about is something called the North Deck. Now this is a family who I know quite well, and they've built this really beautiful structure here that is huge deck overlooking the North Coast, but they kept it very environmental and very beautiful. And actually at this point in time you can now rent little personal cabins with this epic view of the North Coast, great sunsets, and I actually think the venue itself can be used for weddings and different things. Now it's closed this evening, so I won't be able to go in and check it out, but one day I'll come back and do a review on it. However, I may send my drone up and just get a little aerial view of it, take a look, before I continue to head up the road and show you whatever I can with my limited time frame right now. So, true to Paramin's form, I'm driving around making my little video here, and I saw a gentleman organising his crops at the side of the road, just doing some planting and different things before he got a chance to go inside for the curfew. And I just got to talking, and you know, of course, Paramin people are so nice once you approach them correctly. And here I am now going into this driveway because he wants to give me some pomerac fruits to take home for me and my girlfriend. So, you know, you can't really go wrong with Paramin people, and I think it's this type of lifestyle that they live that breeds such goodness and such what's the word for it, they're always willing to share and help other people. Very kind, genuine people. So much of Paramin is like this. It's a kind of community cut off from the rest of the world. They speak patois, which is a variety of French Caribbean Creole language. The farmers work their land intimately. Their crops of cabbage, tomato, thyme, sweet peppers provide the basis of a famous brand of seasoning and pepper sauce. It is prepared by hand and bottled here with the same sense of detail and correctness. For most of the year, visitors will find almost nothing to do in Paramin other than study agricultural works. However, for 3 days in the year, Paramin comes to life. The second Sunday in November is the harvest, with games, music and traditional feasting on wild meat such as agouti, tatu, lap, deer and wild hog. Before Christmas, Paramin hosts its famous Parang Festival at the basement, an official community centre of Paramin. Parang songs and Hispanic melodies ring through the community on this very festive evening. It's truly a sight to behold and really a great cultural experience for anybody who would like to experience it. Just pick some nice chardon berry. Best herb in all of Trinidad. But anyway, let me not get sidetracked. So where I am right now, which I'll show you shortly, is there's a really beautiful lookout where people would come to relax, look at sunsets. Just a really natural kind of hilltop that's at the top of Paramin near this kind of cellular tower. And recently, well, when I say recently, like within the last year and a half, they've barricaded the entire thing with the intention, apparently, of building like a tourist park. A lot of people are very unhappy about this. Now, even worse yet, they're putting like a concrete structure there, and it's supposed to be like a nice setup for people to come and enjoy the view. The only problem is that due to COVID and everything else, construction has shut down. So we have not been able to access this area for a very, very long time. And we don't know when we're going to be able to. They kind of destroyed a really natural, good vibe kind of place as well. Nobody has been able to come in here properly, or at least not legally, for the longest while. I'm going to send up the drone now and have a look and see what's going on with it. Take a look and see how far they progressed, and if it is we'll ever get to use this again in the near future, you know? hope you enjoy this little trip through Paramin. I wish I could have done a lot more. However, due to the curfew, I need to get my ass back home right now. But please like and subscribe, hit the notifications button as well so you can see whenever I put out new videos. I try to put out a video every Sunday if possible. You know, times are a little bit different right now. If you get the chance to take a drive through Paramin, please do. One of the most beautiful places in Trinidad and Tobago. It's also worth noting that when you come up here, please respect the culture and the community that is here. They are very different people to what you may find down in Tong or different parts of Trinidad. Very humble and kind people, but also very protective of their culture and their lands. Do not come here and touch their plants, eat their fruit, do anything without permission. They're normally very welcoming and sharing people, but also you must respect what is theirs, and it's not a joyride for tourists to come through here and take and do as they please. So on that note, have a great day. Everybody stay safe. I'm hoping that Trinidad comes out of this pandemic very, very soon. And until then, blessings. Again, please like and share. And I'll see you next week. Bless up, everybody. Peace.